What's happening, everybody, man? Many Face Publishing. We are back. Yes, we are, man. All right, man. So, first, I want to give a shout out, man, to Tucker Carlson, man, for going over to Russia and getting that Vladimir Putin interview. That was a good interview, man. He let Putin talk, and he asked good questions, and Putin gave some interesting answers, man. And it's always good to hear what the other side has to say. Instead of demonizing people, everybody has reasons, and the only way to get to the bottom of what these conflicts are is to hear everybody's side. People call people terrorists and evil, and we don't hear why are they like that. Why? We never get to hear that. We never get to hear this person's side because it gets muffled by, the distractions and the rhetoric that people want us to believe to justify what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Which, see what people, what I think, right? Like I said, I'm just a fan, and I'm just a regular human being. I don't know what exactly is going on, but what I do know is these people get in power and they somehow get super rich. They got access to pretty much all kind of nice documents, and learn things about the stock market, and they got inside information. And these people, they get a lot of money, man. And meanwhile, we out here working and struggling, and our needs are not really met. But on the flip side, we are, the so-called greatest country in the world as far as economics and technology. Even though I think some other countries probably have some better technology than we do. They have bullet trains over there in Asia. We don't have that over here. But, like for the most part, we're more modernized than probably everywhere else. And people want to come to the U.S. for the opportunity. There's more opportunity here than everywhere else. So, you gotta, sometimes you do have to take the good with the bad, but it doesn't justify the actions that we do, and that are evil, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to hear each side, but the problem is they don't want us to hear each side, and that goes on all levels, man, from the government on down to your own people, to your neighbors. Disagree with somebody, everybody's gonna have their own perspective, but it's all about who you like Kwame Brown said. It's all about who we like, and whatever the popular narrative is. And so many people get labeled like terrorists, and Putin is labeled a madman, crazy, all this stuff, and dictator, and if you listen to what he was saying, he doesn't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how this guy really is. We don't live in that country, so we don't know. But we don't know his reasons. We know what he said today. We can go by what he said. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But now, what he said, you have to take into account. You can't discredit what he said. Because it's coming from the horse's mouth. And I'm sure Ukraine has their reasons, and Russia has their reasons. Now, how can we come to an agreement, to resolve this? He said he's willing to resolve it, but his demands is kind of simple. Like, we don't want y'all in NATO. We don't want y'all posted up in our hood, and there was some other agreements and things like that that weren't honored. So people got to make things right. So the only way to make things right is to sit at the table. Sometimes I think when they're funding, I think I did a video about this before, all this funding these countries, is that you funding weapons and then you funding money. They only need the weapons. What they need the money for? Where is all the money going there? These are questions that we gotta ask. And we just need some answers to that, man. Like, we just want to know, like, what is all this money that y'all taking out for these countries really going to these countries? And if you have money for these other countries, why is it that there's homeless people in our country? Why is it that things that need funding are not getting funded here? Why do we have a border crisis? It's just, these are questions that we need answers to, man. We need to sit at the table, man. We sit here and we vote these people in, right? And we voice our concerns, and they don't really get met. What I'm saying? We hear the people. They only want to bring up the issues when it's election time, and it's the oldest trick in the book. And hopefully we stop falling for it. And find an alternative, because this is crazy. Then you're forcing us with a two-party system. You're not giving other candidates a chance. This is dictatorship. This is monopoly. And what I'm saying, we need to change. We need change here, man. You know what I mean? So, I was listening to Ticket, and he was going in on Stephen A. Smith, saying that how Stephen A. Smith is a hater. He's hating on Shannon Sharpe. And I have to agree with the brother, man. He started talking about, if I would have did it, first of all, like, you trying to do damage control, and you trying to, I think what he was trying to do was he was trying to do damage control, like Ticket said, because those phone calls probably came like, yo, what's going on with this guy, man? And his platform is becoming, some people feel like his platform has become the new Wendy Williams show. People are going to air their grievances. To me, I feel like if, don't watch it if you don't like it. But I understand it's people say, oh, he should ask this question, or he's not Barbara Walters, man. He's not Brian Gumbel, man. The man is a football player, and he gives his take on sports. Man ain't a journalist. Journalists can't even get these interviews and get them rocking the way the way he got them rocking. Stop worrying about what people are doing, man. Worry about yourself, man. Get your views and shit up. That's just my opinion. I feel like, get your views up, man. Worry about what somebody else doing. People always pocket watching out here, man. Get yourself right, man. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Like, you worry about this man questions and not pushing back, and what are you worrying about that for? The people like it. The whole point of being on YouTube is for people to be themselves, right? And to have a voice to speak their mind, not robotic. We're not robots, man. Or I would have let this person say that, or I would have pushed back on this. Nah, we're not robots, man. People want to speak their mind, man. The other people that feel like, they need to get something off their chest, they should do that. You know, like, hopefully, all these issues get resolved, man. But you know, we're looking for bigger and better things out here, man. Tomorrow's a Super Bowl. It's hard to go against Patrick Mahomes. San Francisco got a great team, man. To me, on paper, San Fran has the better team. But you gotta play the game. And Patrick Mahomes, they can, they can match up with those guys a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see. And hopefully, basketball's starting to get a little interesting, because, we get into the second half of the season, and, guys are taking these games a lot more serious. Let's see if the Lakers can make a push. They're playing better basketball. Milwaukee's looking bad. OKC, I don't really trust them. They're young. They may be a first or second round exit, depending on who's their matchup. Pelicans, don't trust them. The main teams that I may trust this year is Clippers barring injury, Phoenix barring injury, and the Nuggets. The Lakers, give them an outside chance. The Warriors, nah, they don't have enough size, pause. And Steph don't really got that guy that he doesn't have a second option that can really score on his own. Clay was more of a catch and shoot. Mike can, get to a spot off the dribble for a shot. He's not really creative as far as getting his own shot. Steph need somebody like a Kawhi Leonard. I would love to, or you know what I'm saying, like, because now that three-headed monster, it will open up a lot of open shots, like when he was with Kevin Durant over there. Kevin Durant can get his own shot. Not only that, Kevin Durant can play off the ball. So it was hard to double or triple those guys. It often led to somebody getting one-on-one or getting an open shot. You know what I mean? So I think Steph needs somebody like Kawhi or Paul George. He needs somebody over there, a veteran that can come over there and create their own and be an effective two-way player. And it'll save his career as far as him going, having just 4 championships. I feel like maybe he can get another one if he had the right pieces around him. So there was more I had to say, but it's getting ready to badge on out of here, man. So anyways, man, I'll see you guys later. And remember, man, we are American and we in this together. People are mad with Tucker Carlson because he went and did the interview. So the other side should never have a voice. Are you serious? Come on. He did an interview. Osama bin Laden did an interview. It was like, what's the problem? He did an interview with Vladimir Putin. President can't even sit down with him. That man went and got an interview. How should that make the White House feel? You got a reporter that this man is willing to sit down with, and y'all not even at the table. How does that make y'all look? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But anyways, man, I'm out of here, and we'll see you on the next one. I look like I'm high as a motherfucker, but I don't even smoke, but I'm just tired. But I'm looking at myself. My eyes are low. I look like I'm high as hell, but I don't smoke bud. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, I'm out of here, man. Many face, man. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.